Tenneco is one of the leading world manufacturers of aftermarket parts, and Bill Dennie is one of the Tenneco's top managers in the European aftermarket. Hi Bill, how are you?
I'm doing just fine. Good afternoon.
Looking at the distribution channels in Europe, what are the big changes you are seeing at the moment?
I would say there's probably two major changes we've seen in the distribution channel. We've seen a lot of consolidation of our current customers where the larger are getting even bigger by buying up some of the smaller distributors and increasing their footprint from Western Europe over towards Eastern Europe. And the second thing is the growth of the e-tailers. We've got the consumers with the internet that the e-tailers are getting larger, and then also as you start looking at the local garages, they're also starting to look at the e-tailers where they can start finding information and perhaps purchase product directly from the e-tailers and bypassing our traditional warehouse distributor system.
How is Tenneco European aftermarket business shaping up?
Well, 2015 was a difficult year for us. I'm relatively new to the European aftermarket. I spent my 35 years in my career with Tenneco, but over in the North American aftermarket. So the challenge that I have coming over here looking at the European aftermarket is to take a look at what we've done well in North America and take a look at the things that we have in Europe that we've done well and sort of do a blend of both the programs. So 2016 is shaping up to be a very good year. I'm glad 2015 is behind us. We've got great distribution, we've got great customers, and we've got great programs coming up in the future. So what we're looking to do is to take this training and the products that we have in our portfolio and improve the confidence of our garages and even our salespeople in regards to having that discussions with their customers, and then with the final consumer that we need to replace our shocks, we need to replace our exhaust systems, but we got to make sure that the garages have the confidence in regards to talking to the consumer that they can get the job repaired versus going back to the OE dealer. Plus we can save them some money with quality aftermarket parts.
We understand that Tenneco wants to improve its aftermarket revenue and presence in Europe's tough markets. Could you add a little more about company plans to achieve that?
Yes, I can. As I mentioned earlier, we've got a lot of good distributors, a lot of great customers, but we share a lot of our business where the customers will carry Monroe and Walker, but they'll also carry some of our competitors' brands at the same time. So one of our goals is to convince our customers that as they've got choices out there, that the right choice is to pick Monroe and to pick Walker. And to do that, we need to get out there with the training. So we expect to pick up revenue by increasing the replacement rate, which allows the garages to talk to the consumers in regards to the need to get their parts replaced. And when they do get them convinced that they need to get their shocks or struts replaced or their catalytic converters or DPF replaced, they're going to feel confident in regards to using the Walker brands or the Monroe brands versus our competition. So training is a very key important function in regards to what we do best, and I like to think that we do it better than our competition, which will give us some credit in regards to the field. The second thing is that we've got great products. We are an OE company on both the clean air and the ride performance side. So that gives us great insight into the future technologies. And then as we're building vehicles for the future for five years out, we already know what's going to be built since we are a large OE company. So that gives us a lot of credence in regards to the quality of our parts and the technologies that we're going to be coming out with in the future.
What is the secret to the success of Monroe and Walker products?
Probably the number one success is the people that we have in our company. I myself have been with Tenneco for over 35 years, so we tend to love what we're doing. We have great confidence in our products. But when you look at our heritage on both Walker and Monroe, we've been around for a long time. This year in 2016, we're actually celebrating our 100th year in business with Monroe. Walker has been around even a little bit longer than that. And as I mentioned, we are largely involved in the OE business. We are some of the world's largest suppliers in regards to exhaust systems and ride performance products. We actually, as a company, Tenneco, with both the OE business that we do and the aftermarket that we do around the globe with the Monroe brand name, we will produce over 100 million shock absorbers this year in 2016, and that by far makes us the world's largest supplier of exhaust and also the world's largest supplier of ride control products in the world. So the OE quality that we've got with our heritage allows us to take those same types of quality and technologies and put them into our aftermarket products.
Thank you for being with us.
I appreciate it, and also giving us the time to get the word out for Monroe, for both Monroe and Walker. Thank you very much.
From Valencia, we completed another interview with a leading figure in the European aftermarket. For today is all. See ya!